unique teaching facility was launched today for East Alabama.
Unsettled weather is the story for the weekend across East Alabama. We'll break down not only the weekend forecast, but the entire 7-day forecast for all of East Alabama coming up. EAN Local News starts now.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit us at any one of our 5 locations in Oxford, Roanoke, Talladega, Jacksonville, and Lincoln.
Hello, we're glad you could join us. I'm Amelia Baker. The Challenger Learning Center of Northeast Alabama officially opened its doors this morning in Rainbow City. It's the only such facility in Alabama, and it was made possible by a coalition of local, state, and federal leadership. It's the newest of more than 30 Challenger centers across the country that serve as a memorial to the 7 astronauts who lost their lives in 1986 in the Challenger shuttle disaster. Dr. June Scobie Rogers, widow of the Challenger's pilot, was on hand this morning to officially cut the ribbon and thank the local volunteers who made the center possible.
What you've created is brilliant. It took a mighty team. It took you all to make it happen. And that is what our learning center is all about too, is the children learn how to be a team member working on a project, working on a mission.
Rogers is a Birmingham native who grew up in nearby Odenville. She says she remembers a time when young girls were told they couldn't have careers teaching science, and that was one of the reasons she persisted in following that goal. Also taking part in the ceremony was Tony Smith of Alabama Power, who serves as board chairman for the new Challenger Center.
Here, students in grades 5 through 8 will become explorers. They will work together to solve challenges, think creatively, and experience the excitement of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics in ways that will spark imagination and confidence.
One of the major partners in this project is Jack State, which plans to offer dual enrollment classes at the Challenger Center and help guide elementary students toward careers in math and science. University President Don Killingsworth says the new facility fits in well with its goal of reaching more local students and giving them new ways to learn.
When we talk about education, we are not just talking about what happens in a classroom. We are talking about whether students can see a path forward, whether they can connect what they are learning to what is possible, and whether they can begin to imagine a future that they may not have seen for themselves. The Challenger Center helps make that possible.
Major funding for the center includes a $10.9 million grant from the state's Supplemental Education Trust Fund, plus $1.1 million raised from community and foundation grants, along with local public and private partners. Executive Director Farah Hayes says those partnerships were essential in getting the project completed.
Today, we open these doors, but more importantly, we open possibilities for every student who walks through them. Thank you for believing in this mission and for celebrating this historic day with us.
When we come back, a traffic accident has taken the life of an Anniston woman. That story and more in just a moment.
This spring and summer, get it done right with Oxford Lumber, your hometown partner for projects big or small. From refreshing your garden to upgrading your outdoor space, we've got everything you need. Check out our full garden center and gear up on our Stihl showroom, chainsaws, blowers, trimmers, and more. Ready to grill? We've got Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone to fire up the fun. Since 1985, Oxford Lumber has been built on tradition and focused on you. Visit us today at any of our 5 locations: Oxford, Roanoke, Talladega, Jacksonville, and Lincoln. Oxford Lumber, where you're treated like family.
Welcome to Buster Miles Kia in Anniston, where we're dedicated to serving you with honesty and care. Whether you're shopping for a new or used car or need service, we're here to make it easy and stress-free. Visit us today at Buster Miles Kia, where great cars and family values come together. Buster Miles Kia, your trusted hometown dealership.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
An Anniston woman was struck and killed Wednesday night as she walked on US 431 in Sachs. State troopers identify the victim as 29-year-old Michaela S. Brasher, who was hit by a tractor-trailer truck around 10 o'clock Wednesday night about a mile north of the Anniston city limit. Troopers are looking into the cause of that accident. Main Street Anniston has been designated as a 2026 accredited Main Street America program. This means it has met rigorous performance standards and is creating meaningful improvements in the downtown area. Aaron Barnes, president and CEO of Main Street America, says the Anniston organization invests in the people and places that make its downtown district special. Main Street Anniston is one of 838 nationally recognized organizations and is part of a network of over 1,600 communities leading positive commercial district transformation efforts throughout the United States. Main Street officials say Anniston holds an established position within the nationwide movement with a 45-year proven track record of generating impressive economic returns, fostering welcome and inviting communities, and creating lasting positive impact. This designation is a meaningful recognition of the work taking place in Anniston and the continued momentum in its historic downtown, according to Mayor Sierra Smith Ralston. She added that Main Street Anniston reflects the heart of the community and its belief that downtown revitalization can strengthen the entire city. Alabama Governor Kay Ivey was in Center this week to celebrate the renaming of the Mary George Waite Community Center. The ceremony honored Center native Mary George Jordan Waite, who returned home after college to teach at Cherokee County High School. She has been remembered for her lifetime of service to the people of Center. When we come back, local road projects have been awarded state grants for the coming year.
Spring into freshness at WM. Celebrate the season with our bountiful selection of farm fresh produce. From juicy berries to crisp greens, taste the flavors of spring at WM. Visit us today and let the freshness bloom in every bite.
Hi, I'm Mary Beth from CARES Direct Primary Care. Do you want convenient 24/7 access to health care? We are available in person, by text, phone, and video visit. Sooner or later, we all get sick. A quick trip to an ER or urgent care can quickly add up to more than the cost of 1 year's membership of Direct Primary Care. If you have a high deductible, you can quickly burn through that before your insurance activates. Join CARES DPC today.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Metal Buildings, custom metal buildings built right here in Anniston.
Hobson City, Cedar Bluff, Pell City, and Oak Grove are among the East Alabama communities that will share in a statewide grant of $7.6 million for the 26 road projects. The grants are the first round of funding made available this year under the Alabama Department of Transportation's annual grant program, created by the Rebuild Alabama Act. Governor Kay Ivey says the program already has road bridge projects happening in all 67 counties. In this latest round of funding, Hobson City will get $250,000 to resurface 9 streets. Cedar Bluff will receive $350,000 to help with improvements to Sewell Ferry Road and Hidden Cove Circle. Pell City will get $206,000 to resurfacing a portion of the Bruce Etheridge Parkway, and Oak Grove will receive almost $260,000 to resurface 7 streets. The Anniston Police Department has received a federal grant to pay for 40 preliminary breath test units through the Impaired Driving Grant Program. This money comes through the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and administered through the Alabama Department of Economic and Community Affairs. Anniston police officials say the new devices will allow the department to place this equipment directly into the hands of officers on patrol, strengthening its ability to identify impaired drivers and improve roadway safety throughout the community. Anniston officials invite residents to share their input on a potential future trail connecting Anniston to Birmingham. A survey is being taken by Sweet Trails Alabama, exploring the possibility of such a trail that would serve bikers, runners, and others. This feasibility study helps determine how practical a project may be by reviewing technical, economic, legal, and operational factors. Community feedback is a key part of this process as it helps identify local needs, opportunities, resources, and possible funding paths. Residents are encouraged to take a short anonymous survey, which should take approximately 5 to 10 minutes to complete. It's available through Sweet Trails, Alabama's website. John Holder is in the EAN Weather Center with our local forecast.
Amelia, all in all, this Mother's Day weekend is going to be pretty good across East Alabama with a couple of exceptions. We'll talk about the complete Mother's Day weekend forecast next.
For 50 years, Waldrop Metal Buildings has proudly delivered American-made metal buildings, barns, and carports across the Southeast. Now we're celebrating by giving back all year long with monthly giveaways as a thank you to our customers. Visit our Facebook page to enter and be part of the celebration. Waldrop Metal Buildings, real, American-made steel.
EAN News would like to thank all our commercial sponsors. Go check out our sponsors' links in the description below.
Clouds returning to East Alabama today. Here's the EAN weather cam on Quintard Avenue in Anniston. Clouds really thickening up as we moved into the afternoon hours. That kept temperatures down across the region. Here at the EAN Weather Center today, we're typically at 80. This is the first time this year that our average high temperature is 80 degrees, but we did not make that today. 74 for the high after a morning low of 51. And again, that was 6 degrees below the average for this time of year. Coming up tonight, the evening hours are going to be okay across East Alabama, but after midnight, that's kind of been the theme this whole year. It seems like all of our rain and thunderstorm activity comes late in the evening, if not in the overnight period of time. And that's going to be the case this night as well. Showers after midnight, the chance of rain about 60%. No severe weather expected, and the low tonight will be 56. Tomorrow, most of the activity is going to be tomorrow morning very early. So 9 a.m. we think we'll have a few lingering showers around 63. Then by lunchtime, a mix of clouds and sunshine at 70. And tomorrow afternoon, we'll keep a few clouds around, some sunshine in place, and the temperature will be 77 degrees at 3 o'clock on your Saturday afternoon. Here's the 7-day forecast. Kind of unsettled, as we've said. We've got a 40% chance of rain coming up on Mother's Day. Most of that is going to be in the afternoon hours. Again, we're going to see warm temperatures at about 81 degrees. Don't make any changes to your plans. Just be aware there could be a passing shower on Sunday. About a 1 in 3 chance of an early morning shower on Monday. This is after a pretty good chance of showers on Sunday night. 60% chance Sunday night, but during the daylight hours, just really unsettled. Most of the rain on Monday should be out of here by early in the morning with sunshine by the afternoon, the high at 75. Then we're dry the rest of the way. We've had a lot of rainfall lately, but we've got another stretch of dry weather coming up beginning on Monday afternoon and going all the way through the end of the week next week as temperatures are going to be on the rise as well, back to the upper 70s and low 80s. Nighttime lows 47 degrees Tuesday morning, but then we're back into the 50s again, getting close to 60 degrees by the end of the week. And I will say this, by the end of next week, some of the late computer model data is showing we might be well into the 80s, not just low 80s. So some heat is coming as we approach the middle part of May. Let's take a look at our drought monitor. Not a whole lot of changes, but keep in mind, this was as of Tuesday. So released yesterday, but as of Tuesday, and that's before we got all the big rain in here at midweek. So we're going to see some big improvement on this next week. For right now, though, the entire state of Alabama, except for right over here in this I-22 corridor, is under a drought for us here in East Alabama. Again, we're sitting in this orange area, this orange shade here, and that is pretty much a moderate drought for us here on the eastern side of the state. Again, the southern half of the state really seeing some severe drought conditions, but we think all of this is going to change by the time we get our next update coming next week. I'll be back here tomorrow morning, bright and early at 6 a.m. with your Saturday weather at a glance, and we're with you throughout the weekend. Sunday morning, a breakfast forecast for you, and on Monday morning, we'll be right back here with your breakfast forecast. Coming up after the break, Amelia will be back with more EAN Local News.
McClellan Sports and Outdoors, locally owned and operated since 2008. We offer embroidery, sublimation, and screen printing, and we stock a large selection of team equipment. We have a large showroom with tons of gear and shoes to get you and your family ready for your next activity. Adidas, Under Armour, Maui Jim, Evo Shield, Wilson, and more. We are located in the heart of Calhoun County, here to serve our region with all your athletic needs.
Thank you for watching East Alabama Now local news. We appreciate all of your support. Please like and subscribe to see more local news for your area. We'll see you back here Monday for your news on your schedule.